Hello and welcome to my channel guys. In this video we are talking about 25 MCQ question of English literature. So before starting I want to tell you one thing, that if you want to buy a practice set of 20 practice sets, means there are 2000 practice set and 2000 MCQs of English literature which are very useful for UGC NET exam and this last time of preparation. So you can buy, you can see the sample paper, links are in description, you can check from there. Okay, so now let's get started from first question. So first question is, which among the following titles set a course for academic literary feminism? Options are Nostromo, from ritual to romance, a room of one sound, a dance to the music of time. So right answer is option C, a room of one sound. It is a feminist study. Let's see next question. Question number 2. In which play do we see a reworking of E.M. Foster's Passage to India as a cameo? Options are The Birthday Party, Resounding Tinkle, Indian Ink, Amadeus. So option C is the right answer. Indian Ink is the reworking of E.M. Foster Passage to India. Let's see next question. Shakespeare's sonnet do not carry a dedication, are dedicated to James I of England, are dedicated to Mary Arden, are dedicated to an unknown Mr. W.H. So option D is the right answer. I hope you all know this, that all sonnets or most of sonnets of Shakespeare are dedicated to Mr. W.H. and few sonnets are dedicated to Dark Lady. Let's see next question. Which of the following poems use Tarja rhyme? John Keats' Ode to a Nightingale, P.B. Shelley's Ode to the West Wind, William Wordsworth The Solitary Reaper, Alfred Tennyson's Ulysses. So option B is the right answer. P.B. Shelley used Tarja rhyme in his Ode to the West Wind. It is very famous poem uh, of P.B. Shelley, and he used Tarja rhyme in this poem. Let's see next question. When one says that someone is no more, or that someone has breathed his her last, the speaker is resorting to euphemism, euphony, understatement, euphemism. So it is very important question here. The option D is the right answer, euphemism. Let's see next question. Which of the following are companion poems? Gypsy songs and song sonnets, El Allegro and Second Penny Shororosho, Good Morrow and Sunrising, Full Fathom 5 and Hark Hark the Lark. So you know, all know, I hope that the option B is the right answer here. Let's see next question. What does the term episteme signify? Knowledge, archive, theology, scholarship. It is very important question. Episteme signify knowledge. Option A is the right answer. Next question. Whom did Keats regard as the prime example of negative capability? Milton, Wordsworth, Shakespeare, or P.B. Shelley? So I think you know the option C is right answer. William Shakespeare. Keats regarded William Shakespeare as the prime example of negative capability. Next question. Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities begin with the sentence, "It was the best of time, it was the worst of time. It was the brightest of time, it was the darkest of time. It was the richest of time, it was the poorest of time. And it was the happiest time, or it was the saddest of time." So option is the right answer. It was the best of time and it was the worst of time. This is the beginning line of A Tale of Two Cities. You know, there are two cities, London and Paris, in this work, A Tale of Two Cities, and this question has been asked in several times in exam, that mention the first line or two cities which are mentioned in that work. So first line is, "It was the best of time," and the two cities of that work, London and Paris. Let's see next question. The work of Gerard Manley Hopkins, G.M. Hopkins, were published posthumously by Edwin Moore, Edward Thomas, Robert Bridges, Coventry, Pat Moore. It is very important question because no work of G.M. Hopkins was published in his lifetime. After his death, Robert Bridges published his all work. So you have to remember here, Robert Bridges. Option C is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following is correct chronological sequence? So here you can read all these sequence by pausing video. I am telling you option B is the right answer. The deserted village, a poison tree, Ozymandias, the blessed Amazil. These are the work in chronological order. Okay, let's see next question. Question number next. The term homology means a correspondence between two or more structures. Who of the following develop a theory of relation between literary works and social classes in terms of homologies? Raymond Williams, Christopher Caldwell, Lucian Goldman, Antonio Gramsci. So here we can see A and C. These two writers worked on the same theory. So option A and C are correct. Let's see next question. F. Turner's famous hypothesis is that the frontier has outlived its ideological utility in American civilization. The frontier has passed a challenge to the American creative imagination. The frontier has been one great determinant of American civilization. The frontier has been one great deterrent of American progress. So option C is the correct answer. The frontier has been the one great determinant of American civilization. Let's see next question. Which statement below on the Spencerian stanza is correct? And so here are some statements you can read by pausing video here, and then there are options. So here are four statements about the Spencerian stanza. You can read them, and then option C the correct answer, means only third statement is correct. Let's see next question. Match the following text with their respective themes. Here are works and the writer of those works. Aeropagitica by Milton, Leviathan by Hobbes, Alexander Feast by Dryden, and The Way of the World by Congreve. And after that there are some other quotations as fashion, courtship, seduction, liberty for unlicensed printing, absolute sovereignty, the power of music. So here are quotes. You can read and match them by pausing video here. I am telling you option B the correct answer here. Okay, it is very important question. You can read the statement and the options and then choose them. So let's see next question. The preliminary version of James Joyce's portrait of the artist as a young man was called Stephen Hero Bloom's Splendor, A Day in the Life of Stephen Dedalus and the Dead. It is very important question. Stephen Hero was the primary title of James Joyce's portrait of the artist as a young man. So option is the right answer. This question has been asked several times. So you have to remember here that the option A, Stephen Hero was the primary title of the work of James Joyce. The next question. A pastiche is a mixture of themes, stylistic element, or subject borrowed from other works. Second statement, it is distinguished from parody because not all parody is pastiche. A pastiche is also known as the purple passage. A pastiche is given to an elevated style, especially in its. So here are options A and B are correct. First and second are correct. Only first correct. Third and fourth are correct, or only fourth correct. So option A is the right answer. Only one and second statement are correct. Okay, you can read these statement again by pausing video. It is very important question. This question has been asked in exam. Next question. Which of the following book by V.S. Naipaul is subtitled The Caribbean Revisited? In a Free State, A Bend in the River, The Middle Passage, An Area of Darkness. So the Middle Passage is the right answer here. The subtitle of this work is The Caribbean Revisited. Let's see next question. Fluency in language is the same as fluency in language, the ability to put oneself across comfortably in speech and or writing, the ability to command a language rather than language commanding the user, glibness, accuracy. So hope you guessed what is the right answer. So option is the right answer. Fluency is the ability to put oneself across comfortably in speech or in writing. Let's see next question. Which of the following statement are pathetic fallacy? I think you all heard of this term. Pathetic fallacy is not true. There are options. This term applies to description that are not true but imaginary and fanciful. Pathetic fallacy is generally understood as human trait being applied or attributed to non-human things in nature. In its first use, the term was used with disapproval because nature cannot equate it with the human in respect of emotions and responses. The term was originally used by Alexander Pope in his Pastoral 1709. So here option D is not right, other options are correct. So here we have to select option D because question is saying that which is not true. So option D is not true. All three A, B and C are correct here. Let's see next question. Identify the correctly matched group. Here are some works and which type of works they are. As El Allegro and Pensoroso, Lycidas comments on his blindness and Arusbedica. So these are the type of works: pastoral, elegy, masque, sonnet, prose tract, companion poems in octosyllabic couplet. So you can read these works and type of works by pausing video. And here are options. So option B is the correct answer. You can match them by pausing video here. Okay. Let's see next question. The Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, the University Waits, the Rhymers Club, the Transitional Poets, the Scottish Chaucerian. The right chronological sequence would be in sub sequence. What would be the right chronological sequence? You have to see it. So here are options, and option A is the correct answer. First of all, the Scottish Chaucerian, then University Waits. After that, Transitional Poets, then Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood. After that, Rhymers Club. So this is the right chronological sequence. Let's see next question. Ossetia refers to. It is a term. Ossetia refers to. Here are options: decorum, propriety, proportion, accuracy. And options are 1 and 4th, 1 and 3rd, 2nd, and 2nd and 4th. So option C is the correct answer. Second is correct. Ossetia means propriety. Let's see last question of this video. Uh, in the closing paragraph of the trial, two men accompanying Joseph K. to a part of the city to eventually execute him. The place is public park, a church, a quarry, an abandoned factory. So option C is the right answer. It is very important work of Franz Kafka, the trial. So you should read the summary of this work. It is very important. So option C is the right answer. They took that man to a quarry. So option C is the correct answer. So these were the questions of English literature. And again, I want to remind you that if you want to read 2000 multiple choice question of English literature at this time when you are preparing your summing up your literature knowledge before exam, so you can buy them just paying 75 rupees. So you can check them, you can download the sample paper, both links from Amazon and from other PDF link. Both links are in description, you can check them. And if you want to read 2000 multiple choice questions of English literature, then you can read them by clicking on the link. So link are in description, you can check them. Thank you.